I'm delighted to present our assignment for NMB 536 Financial Statement Analysis and Equity Valuation. First and foremost, let me introduce my team members. Myself, Muhammad Adam bin Hashim, and my second friend, Izma bin Firdaus, and lastly, Muhammad Arif bin Amnul Rashid. I also would like to thank our lecturer, Sir Azwar, for his guidance and support throughout this project. Why we chose the article is because as a future business professional, understanding how sustainability practices will impact financial performance is important, especially in the context of Malaysia, where sustainable development is a growing priority. Let me start with an important question. Can sustainability effort truly drive in Malaysia's financial success, or are they just an added to cost for businesses? This critical question will explore throughout this article the impact of sustainability practices on firm financial performance, evidence from Malaysia. This article was published in the Management and Equity Review in 2021. The article will investigate how sustainability practices, particularly in ESG factor, affect financial performance among Malaysian firms. With this context in mind, let's move on to the key issue and objective of the issue. Slide, I will discuss the challenges addressed by the study and a key objective. First, transparency remains a challenge for Malaysian firms, particularly in governance and environmental practices. Many organizations adopt sustainability initiatives, but the link between the efforts and financial return is often unclear. Second, companies and investors need to clarity on whether sustainability practices are investment worth making, boost for long-term environmental impact and financial gains. Objective: to examine the impact of sustainability practices on financial performance, to analyze how ESG factors influence financial metrics such as ROE and ROA, and also to be skewed. Having outlined the study background, let's move to the heart of the research, which is data and the methodology. As Mal will explain in this detail.
Thank you, Adam. In this session, I will explain the sample, data and the method used to derive the study finding. To begin, the study analyzed 36 Malaysian public listed firms from the FTSE Good Bursa Malaysia Index, spanning 5 years from 2015 to 2019. ROE, ROA and TOBINQ, which reflect profitability, operation efficiency and market valuation. Inflation, banking development and stock market growth were included to provide external context. The researcher used panel regression analysis to establish a relationship between variables to ensure accurate finding. Robustness check address potential issues like multicollinearity and stationary. This method allows the deeper understanding of how internal company practices interact with the external factors like economic growth and governance. Now we covered the methodology. Let's explore the study result and key finding. On this slide, I discuss the study aggregate finding, starting with the overall impact of sustainability practice. Aggregate result. First, sustainability practice positively impact return on equity, enhancing shareholder value. Second, no significant effect was observed on return on asset or TOBINQ, possibly due to operation insufficient or undervaluation. What is TOBINQ? Think of TOBINQ as performance indicator. For example, if a company market value is 500 million and the replacement cost is asset is 400 million, TOBINQ would be 1.5. Q more than 1 indicates strong market confidence and potential for growth. Q less than 1 suggests insufficient or undervaluation In real-world connection, companies like Tesla, known for ESG score, consistently attract investors due to their strong market confidence and growth potential, reflected in high Tobin Q.
Thank you, Ismail. I'll now discuss how specific sustainability dimensions, social, governance, and environmental impact financial performance. So for social dimensions, it positively affects ROE and Tobin's Q, showing the value of CSR and community engagement. For governance dimension, it negatively impacts Tobin's Qs, likely due to implementation inefficiencies or high costs. For environmental dimensions, it shows a mixed result, highlighting inconsistencies in execution across firms. With these findings in mind, let's move to the study's conclusion and recommendation. On this slide, I'll summarize the study keys, conclusion, and offer actionable recommendation. Social sustainability practices emerge as the strongest drivers for financial performance. Governance and environmental practices need more consistent execution to maximize their benefits. So here are the recommendations with their example. For companies, adopt AI-driven tools to track ESG metrics for easier compliance and transparency. For policymakers, offer tax breaks for given initiatives to encourage more firms to adopt sustainability practices. For researchers, expand their studies to other regions and industries to gain broader insights. In transition, with this conclusion, let's now reflect on the study's key takeaways. As we can see here on this slide, it highlights the study's most critical lessons for businesses and policymakers. The key takeaways: what worked? Social sustainability practices significantly enhance financial performance. So for what needs improvement, governance and environmental practices require better implementation and transparency. So why does it matter? Sustainability aligns with long-term profitability and global governance standards. As Joshen Zitz once said, sustainability is not just about doing less harm, it's about doing more good. So let's conclude our presentation and invite questions. Alhamdulillah, we've reached the end of our presentation. We'd love to hear your thoughts on how sustainability can shape the future of businesses in Malaysia and beyond. Thank you for your attention, and we now welcome your questions and feedback.